Right now, Wisconsin leads the country in a new area, the elephant-sized report to reduce unwanted medicines in homes.
Also, a preview of our For the Record program, election results insight, a big state school budget request, and a new member of the state Senate.
And we're following the Dane County Farmers Market heading indoors. We check out the spot vendors are at now before they head to the market's winter home. You're watching News 3 Now at 5. And we start with some disturbing news out of Fitchburg. Police say they've received multiple reports of flyers distributed to homes detailing information about hate groups. Behind me, we have the photos of the flyers, but we've blurred them significantly due to the nature of the content. The flyers are largely anti-Semitic in nature and promote white supremacy. Officers say that the flyers were distributed to homes in a neighborhood south of McKee Road. Police say that if you feel unsafe or threatened, to call them or dial 911. If you have video or information of who distributed these flyers, you're encouraged to contact the Fitchburg Police Department at 608-270-4300.
A pedestrian is dead after being hit by a car in the town of Farmington. The Jefferson County Sheriff's Office says the person was struck last night around 5:30 while crossing Coffee Road just south of Schulter Farms. Paramedics attempted life-saving measures, but the person died at the scene. The driver was not injured, and deputies say they are cooperating with the investigation.
A woman will spend the next 18 months in prison after pleading guilty to buying a gun that was used in a Middleton murder-suicide earlier this year. 24-year-old Shauna Tantillo of Middleton pleaded guilty back in August to lying to an arms dealer to buy a gun for 34-year-old Jessica Jessman. Jessman could not buy a gun due to a prior felony conviction. February of this year, Jessman used that gun to kill her 8-year-old and 5-year-old daughters and then herself.
Wisconsin has been ranked as #1 in the nation for its participation in National Drug Take-Back Day. Over 55,000 pounds of unwanted medications were collected this fall. Since the program started back in 2010, Wisconsin has collected over 1.3 million pounds of unwanted medications. The only two states with more medicines collected are Texas and California.
Well, let's head outside now to the patio for a look at your first 4 and forecast. Chief Meteorologist Alex Carrington out there now. A pleasant evening, Alex.
Yeah, Armand, very pleasant. In fact, I was driving here to the studio today and I thought, oh, I forgot my jacket. And then I realized, well, Alex, you are the weather person, and it's going to be mild. It's very mild out here right now in the upper 40s to the lower 50s. No wind to really to talk about. A mild weekend ahead is part of the 3 things you need to know. But there are 2 changes that we need to talk about during our 5 o'clock newscast weather-wise. First, showers late Saturday night, and then next week's active weather pattern, there's some changes with that weather system that we'll discuss a little bit more. It is mild. It's 48 degrees out here. We've got upper 40s to the lower 50s across all of southern Wisconsin. It's still above normal for this time of year. We'll track the showers and next week's weather system coming up in Maine Weather.
Alex, thank you. 'Tis the season for state agencies to start putting together their budgets.
Yep, the state agency that oversees state schools is asking lawmakers for $3 billion in new spending. Political reporter Will Keneally sat down with the state superintendent for more about that budget request. Will?
Yeah, this would be a pretty big deal. The state has a pool of unspent money in the state coffers. It's called the surplus. Think money that you might find in your couch cushion. Now that surplus is $4 billion. This request would take a significant portion of that. As many school districts went to referendum this fall, like here in Madison, State Superintendent Jill Underly says more investment from the state could save taxpayers costs on that referendum side. We sat down with her for an exclusive on For the Record.
So if we were to get the funding, we would definitely see fewer referendum. The reason our school districts have to go to referendum is because the state has not met their obligation. They used to fund 2/3 of educational costs in our schools, and that stopped a long time ago.
Now, Underly's budget request also includes an increase in how much the state gives districts for special education costs, which she says could lower the burden for local taxpayers. You can see more from our interview this Sunday at 10:30 on For the Record.
Will, thank you. On Monday, how much longer Wisconsin's top election official could stay in her role could be decided by the Wisconsin State Supreme Court. A lawsuit heading to the court focuses on the legality of appointees staying in positions after their terms expire rather than a matter of performance. Wolf's term expired in 2023, and the Election Commission was divided over her reappointment. Then the Republican-controlled Senate voted to fire her in a symbolic gesture, leading to this current court.
The chair of Wisconsin Democrats is reportedly being considered for a leadership position with the Democratic National Committee. Ben Wickler has chaired the Wisconsin Democratic Party since 2019. Wickler is among a half dozen people being considered as the party reimagines its brand and strategy in the wake of election losses.
And just over a week after a 13-year-old student who was thought to have been armed walked into Roosevelt Elementary in Kenosha, administrators are looking to increase security measures for the whole district. CBS 58 in Milwaukee reports that the district superintendent is proposing improvements like controlled entrances in 7 of the district's 40 buildings. Among the other improvements, the district is seeking $12.5 million in a possible February referendum measure.
Well, this Sunday is World Prematurity Day. It's a time to raise awareness about the health consequences of premature birth.
In the U.S., preterm birth is a leading cause of infant deaths, and new data shows the country has a long way to go to protect those who are pregnant. Mandy Gaither has more.
She passed. For the 3rd year in a row, the U.S. gets a D+ grade from the March of Dimes annual report on maternal and infant health for its high preterm birth rate.
Mothers and babies deserve better.
For every 1,000 babies born in 2023, about 6 died, according to provisional CDC data. That death rate is the same as the year before, and the March of Dimes report finds the rate of preterm births remained at 10.4% last year. Those are babies born before 37 weeks gestation, again unchanged from the previous year.
So it's remaining at historically high levels.
Dr. Amanda Williams says racial disparities also persist. For Black people, the preterm birth rate is 1.5 times higher than the rate among all other babies. The March of Dimes report says certain risk factors are contributing to the high overall preterm birth rates. First, the number of people who have chronic conditions during pregnancy and inadequate prenatal care.
1/3 of all counties in the United States are maternity care desert. And that means that there is no prenatal care provider, no obstetrician, no midwife, no family practice doc who does OB, and no maternity unit.
Williams says identifying high-risk pregnant people and improving access to care are keys to reversing the high preterm birth trend.
We have to think about how can we keep our hospitals open and how can we make sure that we have providers who can take good care of patients.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Dr. Williams says midwives and doulas can help support birthing families who don't have easy access to hospital care, but she says there needs to be supporting legislation that aids in the use and training of them.
Governor Tony Evers and the Department of Workforce Development say that Wisconsin has hit the 6th consecutive month in record high employment. Early estimates for last month suggested that unemployment stayed at 2.9%, which is just over 1% lower than the national average. Labor participation increased to just under 66%, while the national rate was just about 62.5%. There are currently 3,068,000 people employed in Wisconsin.
WPS Health Solutions plans to lay off more than 300 people in Madison and Monona. Of those layoffs, 303 people will lose their jobs. Sorry about that. Would you like to continue, Armand?
It's back to you now.
Okay, which one? Me? Okay, let's see how far it stays with me. 303 people will lose their jobs at the WPS campus on West Broadway in Monona. 10 employees at the WPS on Tradewinds Parkway in Madison will also be laid off. WPS says it's eliminating the positions in response to competitive pressures and contract losses in the federal government contracts market. The layoffs are expected to start January 21st.
Well, the Dane County Farmers Market is setting up to hold 5 holiday markets at the Monona Terrace for the next 5 Saturdays starting tomorrow. Markets will be open from 7:30 to noon most days, and on Saturday, December 7th, they'll open until 1 in the afternoon. There will be over 65 farmer vendors each week, and organizers say it's a great way to stock up for holiday dinners with a wide array of Wisconsin-grown goods.
The holiday market is just an awesome way to continue to support your local farmers throughout the winter and eat amazing food.
Market organizers also say that the Dane County Farmers Market cookbook is available at the information booth and serves as a great holiday gift to pair with fresh local ingredients.
Well, if you've ever wanted to take one of those terrace sunburst chairs home with you, you're going to love this cute new addition to the Memorial Union culture. Take a look at this terrace chair-like plushie named Maple Fields. It is the only authorized plushie available. Oh, that is so cute, and can be bought for $21.99. The chair is chairling, I guess.
Chairling, I think, yeah.
Is only available in John Deere Green at the moment. Purchases support nonprofit activities at the Union.
I'd spend $21 on that.
That's going to be a bestseller, yes, I think.
Definitely. Well, when we come back, we have a full look at your first sworn forecast.
And nearly 4.5 years after the death of George Floyd, businesses in Minneapolis are demanding that the city do more.
Wall Street finished lower today with the Dow closing just under 306 points and NASDAQ down 2.25% with a loss of 427.5 points. The S&P 500 loses 78.5.
You're watching News 3 Now, brought to you by Cardinal Heating and Air Conditioning.
I can honestly say that Cardinal has never let me down.
I definitely recommend Cardinal Heating and Air Conditioning because of the professionalism.
Cardinal will always be my first call for anything that Cardinal does.
I think we're going to continue to use Cardinal for a long time.
Hey, all right, Pep's Draft House. I believe it's Draft Haas.
Draft Haas. I think that's Italian.
Growler Pilsner to go. I got to get back to Joe's Haas.
Pizza in the house!
Man, I'm glad this pizza's big. We got full Haas.
For pizza with big toppings and even bigger taste, you need to
take it to the house!
When you're gonna pizza, take it to the house. House. Pep's Draft House.
Trust your feet to Morgan's Shoes.
Finn Comfort footwear is handmade from the finest of natural products, leather-lined and expertly crafted, made with great care to ensure a first-class product that Finn Comfort is known for. Finn Comfort, meticulously handcrafted in Germany and loaded with arch support. You can be assured that Morgan Shoes will properly fit you in your new Finn Comfort shoes.
Comfort with style. Trust your feet to Morgan Shoes.
Morgan Shoes, Hilldale.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
Steinhafels is your mattress destination for your best night's sleep. Enjoy the luxury and comfort of a Beauty Rest mattress. Right now, save up to $600. Add an adjustable base and save up to $400 more. Upgrade your sleep to the Beauty Rest Black, where luxury meets innovation. Beauty Rest Black mattresses start at just $36 per month when you use Steinhafel's 60-month financing. Plus, you get up to $300 in Steinhafels cash. Shop in-store or online at steinhafels.com.
Experience the Channel 3000 News app today. Enjoy a website-like layout and swipe through articles without returning to the home screen. Download the Channel 3000 News app, powered by News 3 Now.
It's a huge red flag for the district.
Racial tensions boil over in Sun Prairie schools, pushing a board member to resign. Parents say this fight is nothing new. We're digging into the claims, uncovering the stories, and examining the impact. Tonight at 6.
From damaging drought to catastrophic flooding and severe storms in every season, the News 3 Now First Warn Weather Team gives you a deeper understanding of Wisconsin's ever-changing weather with special reports that go beyond the barometer. Only on News 3 Now. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
A Minneapolis police officer murdered George Floyd nearly 4.5 years ago.
Business owners at the struggling corner where it happened, which is now known as George Floyd Square, are suing the city of Minneapolis for $30 million. They accuse the city of failing to address deterioration and crime in the neighborhood. Uba Ali has more.
38th in Chicago, better known as George Floyd Square.
I just hope that as a community, we don't run from these lessons. We don't run from the tragedy to lean into the joy.
A space for gathering after the police killing of George Floyd sparked a worldwide racial justice movement.
To be a witness, Father, to the pain.
And reshaped this neighborhood. Today, there's new life brewing inside Bachota Coffee.
We get foot traffic. I mean, this is, I think anybody who spends time in this square will see just the normalcy of it in a lot of ways.
But Cup Foods and other businesses,
sabotaged by the city's actions,
are now asking for $30 million in damages.
We're asking the court to order that Mayor Fry and the city compensate my clients, potentially initiate a takings proceeding of their properties, and to restore police protection for that intersection.
The new lawsuit accuses the city of pulling police, and criminals knew the area lacked police protection, causing people to actively stay away from the neighborhood and take their business elsewhere.
That, in large part, is what's destroyed the intersection,
leading to the loss of property value and business revenue. Though the city cannot comment on active litigation, a spokesperson said the city of Minneapolis understands the challenges and is committed to making it a place of memorial, positive transformation, and healing. But the future of this intersection still not finalized, though construction on that permanent memorial could begin next year. As for Healy, he says there will be another action against the city soon.
So it's a greater number of businesses. The figure that we requested in that writ of mandamus is slightly larger.
Uba Ali, WCCO News.
The family of the late activist Malcolm X, who was assassinated in 1965, has filed a $100 million lawsuit against the U.S. government. Civil rights attorney Ben Crump was joined by one of Malcolm X's daughters in announcing the wrongful death lawsuit. Crump says lawyers have uncovered new evidence that they believe will prove the CIA, the NYPD, and the FBI conspired to kill Malcolm X.
It is not lost on us that justice has been delayed in this matter. And on this momentous occasion, we stand ready to lay out our complaint very soundly.
Malcolm X was 39 when he was shot by multiple gunmen who opened fire at him during a speech at the Audubon Ballroom in New York City.
Well, let's turn things over to Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington for your first warn forecast. How the Badger game's going to be tomorrow,
Oh,
Alex?
yeah, big game tomorrow night.
Good question, too, because we have changes in the forecast. We have some showers to track. Now, will they impact the game? We'll cover that in just a moment, so hold on. Mild weekend, though, ahead. We can absolutely promise that next week is still looking active, and there are changes to that potential of snowflakes across southern Wisconsin. First, I want to talk about the temperatures. You may be wondering, Alex, you went for a low of 39 last night. We had a low temperature in Madison at 46. That goes to show the power of clouds. Clouds allowing that heat that's trying to escape out to space, it stops it. And that kept our temperatures up last night. Then the clouds got out of here today. I was worried they'd stick around, and we got up to 54. But now we have clear skies, and that allows the temperatures to cool down because, again, that heat's going and radiating out to space, especially when you have calm winds, too. So tonight, I do think we will have those temperatures cooling on down here. When you join me at 6, it'll be probably still at about 48. When you join Buddy at 10, 42. I do expect those temperatures to get down into the upper 30s because of the clear skies before clouds eventually move in a little bit later in the overnight. The clouds tomorrow will hold those temperatures down just a touch to 51. We were going for a high of 55 yesterday, but the clouds will hold those temperatures down just a little bit. Now, the Badger game, Susan, Armand, southern Wisconsin, what about those showers? 9 o'clock, they're to the north and west of Madison. They're few and far between. By the time we get towards 10 o'clock and beyond, those showers largely stay to our north. I think the entire game will be dry with those shower chances staying off to the north and to the west. So let's break that down. What do you need to prepare temperature-wise? Will be in the upper 40s. So my suggestion, to wear your warm red attire to the football game tomorrow. That's my suggestion for you. Now, the weather system next week here. Let's talk a little bit more about this. Tuesday, still looking very likely that we're going to have heavy rain, maybe a thunderstorm, breezy conditions. But now it looks like the weather system is going to then move a little bit further off to the east than earlier indicated these past couple days. That still brings us a chance of showers, a little bit warmer. We can't rule out a couple snowflakes Wednesday night going into Thursday, and then Friday, potentially a snowflake or two at night. I do think we will see some snow showers next Saturday. This is going to be something we want you to continue to tune into our newscast for the potential for that track of that weather system to move around a little bit. If it moves a little bit further to the west, we may have more of the snow shower activity that we had been forecasting for a while. So tune in for sure tonight. Buddy will have an update, and then Jacob and Blaze will have updates throughout the weekend.
All right, Alex, thank you. Well, the holiday season right around the corner. Big holiday meals go hand in hand, of course, with a lot of sweets and desserts.
How to be mindful of your sugar intake and cut back on too many holiday treats. We have some...
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
You push it. You try to slide it. You even try to hold them shut. But your doors just won't stay closed no matter what. Introducing Ruby Monkey Magnets. Brand new ultra-thin magnetic plates that will keep your doors and drawers shut. And now may be your last chance to get them at a low price. Just peel to reveal the super strong adhesive. Place the monkey, then the magnet, and close. Installation is that simple, and now you have a door that will stay shut. So forget drawers that won't stay closed. Every drawer stays closed. It's so fast and so easy. Even large sliding doors or cordless window blinds. Everything stays closed with Monkey Magnets. The secret is the ultra-strong industrial magnet that's powerful attraction keeps your doors and drawers securely shut. These magnets are so strong they can hold this hammer that's nearly 5 pounds. Plus they're super thin. They'll fit just about anywhere, and they stay out of sight. Even screw them in for a more permanent solution. Monkey Magnets are perfect for cabinets, dresser drawers, sliding closet doors, accordion doors, and more. They're made of ultra-durable metal, so even your outdoor problems are solved in an instant because they're corrosion and rust resistant. Use them anywhere outside the house, even on that stubborn mailbox that won't stay shut. Monkey Magnets can stick anywhere, from drywall to all types of wood frames, metal surfaces, and more. Call or go online now to get 8 sets of Monkey Magnets for only $9.99. Monkey Magnets are guaranteed to last 10 years or your money back. But wait, due to rising costs and supply chain shortages, this may be your last chance to get Monkey Magnets at this low price. There is a strict limit of 1 full house pack per order while supplies last. So order now to keep all your doors and drawers shut tight with Monkey Magnets.
Call 1-800-641-5066. That's 1-800-641-5066. Call or visit getmonkeymagnets.com. So call 1-800-641-5066. Order now.
Hello, I'm Dan Fields. The holidays have always been a special time for everyone in the Fields family. And we have some great news for you.
It's Fields' holiday sales event going on right now. New inventory is arriving daily. All new makes and models to choose from, and all with end-of-year pricing.
Happy holidays from Fields during Fields' holiday sales event, where you can get a great offer like this.
Test drive the all-new EX90 Recharge Electric and qualify for Volvo's Sign and Drive with first payment waived. Costco members also enjoy a bonus. Go to VolvoCarsMadison.com.
Quartz takes a different approach to health insurance. We know every life well lived is a journey, and we're here to light the way at every step. That's why for 40 years, we've been alongside the doctors and hospitals who know what their communities need, because they're a part of them, because we're a part of them. There's a fire burning in all of us. Let's ignite it together. Quartz. Find your spark.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Well, with the holiday season approaching, many of us, myself including, will have our fair share of sugar.
Me too. The American Heart Association says on average, we eat more than 2 to 3 times the recommended amount of sugar each day. How do you cut back? Armand and I would certainly like to know.
Yes.
So Kristen Mitchell shares some tips.
The season of sweets is never ending at Regina's Candies in St. Paul.
How much sugar do you eat a day, you think?
A lot.
What does sugar do to our body?
It goes into our bloodstream, and then our friend insulin puts it into our cells so that we can utilize it for energy.
Dr. Allison Golnick is an integrative pediatrician at Allina Health.
If we have too much sugar, insulin can burn out, causing diabetes. And if we have too much sugar, our body has to store it somewhere. So it gets stored as adipose tissue, contributing to obesity.
How do you feel after you eat a lot of sugar? Do you notice a change in your body?
I think I get a hit of energy and then I get sleepy.
How much sugar should we be consuming a day?
In general, you want to have less than 25 grams of added sugars. A little more maybe for men, a little less for kids.
25 grams of sugar is about 6 teaspoons. May sound like a lot, but it's easy to consume that amount in just one serving. These candy bars, for example, have about 25 grams of sugar. And soda, an astounding 75 grams. So drinking one of these bottles would be about 3 times your daily limit.
Diet or zero sugar labeled foods contain artificial sweeteners, which doctors say can be harmful too.
The big whammy with these is that they're like 100 times as sweet as sugar. So they're training our taste buds to love sugar and want more and more and more.
Dr. Golnick recommends pairing sweets with fiber or protein, eating a savory breakfast instead of sweet, and taking a walk after eating.
I think there are more healthy things that are easy to grab instead of a cookie if you have discipline.
Discipline and understanding often confusing nutrition labels can help set you up for sweet success. Kirsten Mitchell, CBS News.
Discipline is something I can use.
That's what we need. That's it, Armand. We need discipline.
Well, experts have another helpful tip for identifying sweeteners in food labels. Look for ingredients that end in "ose," like fructose, dextrose, and maltose. It always means something good.
Right. A final check on your first warn forecast when we come back.
Save big on your next bathroom project at Menards. Max has a great selection of showers, tubs, and surrounds. Right now, all Max freestanding tubs are on sale. Get the Saks freestanding tub for $699.98 after rebate. Check out our selection of Dakota vanities. They feature generous interior storage in a variety of styles and finishes to choose from. Like this Monroe bathroom vanity for $97.89 after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Enjoy a taste of Wisconsin with Madison Magazine. Dig into local cookbooks that celebrate our culinary community and history. And meet 2 innovators who've helped us create memories through cooking. Madison Magazine, online and on newsstands now. And the winner is Madison Magazine. Proud to earn 11 Milwaukee Press Club Awards for excellence in Wisconsin journalism. And the top prize for civic journalism in this year's National City and Regional Magazine Awards.
Quartz takes a different approach to health insurance. We know every life well lived is a journey, and we're here to light the way at every step. That's why for 40 years, we've been alongside the doctors and hospitals who know what their communities need. Because they're a part of them. Because we're a part of them. There's a fire burning in all of us. Let's ignite it together. Quartz. Find your spark.
Hot tubs, hot tubs, hot tubs. The Hot Tub Swim Spa Expo is at Bachman's Pool Spas and Saunas this weekend only. Hundreds of hot tubs from the world's leading brands like Hot Spring Hot Tubs, all discounted. Hot tubs as low as $79 a month. 0% financing. Swim spas up to $20,000 off. Saunas as low as $79 a month. Hot tub swim spas and saunas up to 40% off. Come save thousands this weekend at Bachman's Pool Spas and Saunas. SpaExpoWisconsin.com.
Sorry, I'm just a bit uncomfortable.
It's okay. What's troubling you?
It's my mattress. It's not comfortable.
It's a good thing you came to Slumberland. As your sleep counselor, I'll help you find the best mattress to solve your sleep issues.
Amazing. I could get used to this.
It's the Black Friday mattress sale at Slumberland. Up to 60% off list. Or save up to $800 on select adjustable mattress sets. Visit Slumberland. Stop stressing and start sleeping.
Dashing has been very helpful for me. It's definitely brought me a significant amount of extra income
and allowed me to comfortably pay my bills and live a lifestyle and get out and have some fun. Portable benefits would be great. It would allow me to afford health care, dental insurance, and vision insurance. That's great because, as you can see, I wear glasses. I will need to get more eye exams because I'm getting up there in age. I love the freedom and flexibility of dashing, and portable benefits would give me an additional peace of mind.
Coming up tonight on the CBS Evening News, pressure builds on congressional investigators after Donald Trump has selected Matt Gaetz to lead the Justice Department. How concerns coming from both sides of the aisle could affect the confirmation process. That and more headlines tonight on the CBS Evening News.
And finally at 5, check out these costumes. Miss Universe contestants went big for the National Costume Competition in Mexico City last night. Now, the task was to model a look that represented their homeland. It's very cool. 126 contestants took to the stage in the pageant's preliminary round. The winners will be announced tomorrow, and then the finalists will be narrowed down to 30. And then from that final group, the Miss Universe, one woman will win the Miss Universe crown.
She had a whole neighborhood on her shoulder.
Neighborhood, I know.
That was
I'm like,
crazy.
my goodness.
Did we see the USA one? Was that like the Wheel of Fortune one? Was that what that was?
It might have been, yeah.
That first one.
Was that the first one?
I think so.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, very cool. Very imaginative.
Yes. All is quiet weather-wise.
For tonight.
For tonight,
Tomorrow night, a lot of folks probably wondering about the game. I think the showers that are in the forecast will stay away, and temperatures mild, so wear your red, warm clothes.
Good stuff. All right, thank you, Alex. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here tonight at 6.